First of all, a very happy Janmashtami to the entire universe. And why the entire universe? Because I think Krishna and Krishna consciousness is not limited to just humanity and definitely not limited to religion. So that's why it's for the entire universe for celebrating this entire festival. So while we celebrate this festival and offer our prayers, and that's something which I have also done, it is tremendously important to realize and experience that as we offer our prayers outside, it's also tremendously important to witness and experience the Krishna consciousness inside us. And I think that is definitely of paramount importance. As we all say that God resides in all of us, but do we really experience that and do we really believe in that? And if you start believing in that, there are a lot of miracles that can definitely happen in our life, and it can be a natural thing and it can be a daily thing. So if you look at the story of what we know about Krishna, I'm sure it's not something that I can talk about in a small video, but the birth of the light being of Krishna happened in absolute darkness, and in the darkest of our inner jail is when the light was born. So if you try to understand the metaphor behind this entire story, what it really tells us that in the darkest of hour is where it is very, very important for us to see the light of Krishna inside us. Now, the light could represent hope, the light could represent the potential that's deep down inside us. And it's important to believe, and I'm sure a lot of us definitely agree on the fact that it's in the toughest of moments when we really witness what we are capable of in life. So it's not just about waiting for it, it's not about cursing the bad moments of life. It's about really first identifying what's the dark side inside us. And when I say the dark side, it's not about a bad side, because the dark side of us helps us witness the light side of us. It's the darkness which helps us identify the daytime or the lightness. It's the bad that helps us identify the good. So it's very, very important for us to also experience the dark side of ourselves. But during the darkest time is when we have to believe that the light of Krishna is inside us. And the question is, what could that really mean? And can I transform that darkness to witness the Krishna consciousness inside us? And if the consciousness, if Krishna is there in all of us, it's two phases. One is to identify the Krishna inside us, and second is to witness and see the Krishna in others. So if I can look at my kid and see the Krishna inside her, the way I start looking at her itself would completely transform. If you start looking at the Krishna in others, the way you look at others and the way you look at the entire world will also automatically transform. And that's what is very, very important. So if you look at what exactly is Krishna consciousness, and I would not be able to talk about it in just about a few minutes or seconds, but my understanding about it is the day I realize that everything, the way it's happening right now in my life is meant and it's absolutely perfect. The day I feel it's perfect, I am not curious to change it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be stagnant. I'm going to be moving. But I understand that the challenges of my life and the darkness of my life is for a reason. It's for me to witness and identify, discover the light that's hidden inside the darkness. And that's very, very important. Because if you look at the flow of the universe, the natural movement of the universe is all about flowing, like a flowing river. So when I say everything at this point of time is perfect in our life, that doesn't mean we stop or remain stagnant. It's all about flowing like the flowing river to witness what else can happen. But while we flow, it's tremendously important to believe and witness and experience the Krishna consciousness inside us. And I think with that awareness that it's already deep down inside here, the way we start seeing and witnessing everything around us would start becoming perfect. And I think that is the key to the celebration of this entire festival, because as we celebrate outside, the celebration, I think, needs to begin inside. So let's begin with the celebration inside and have an amazing and happy festival.